Good morning. Time to read a book. We're going to have a look at Dave the Donkey. It's one of the Lost Sheep books, and it's an Easter story. Dave the Donkey by Andrew McDonough. Dave the Donkey was so excited. He'd been watching all week for Grandpa Donkey to get back from Jerusalem. Dave had some big news he'd been wanting to share with him. There's Dave, and there's Grandpa Donkey. Grandpa, guess what? I carried the king into Jerusalem. You're joking, Dave. No, Grandpa, I carried the king. Oh, Grandpa's looking a bit of a challenge to walk at the moment. Dave's looking really excited, isn't he? I was standing out the front minding my own business when the king's servant untied me and led me to the king. The king jumped on my back and we charged down the hill and up the mountain to Jerusalem. There they go, up to Jerusalem. The crowd waved palm branches and everyone cheered, "Hooray for the king! Long live the king!" We said goodbye and I headed home, leaving the king to get on with the job of being king. So, Grandpa, you've been in Jerusalem since then. Tell me, what happened next? Did the crowd keep cheering for the king? What do you think? Do you think the crowd kept cheering? I don't know. Well, Dave, the crowd were yelling for the king. They don't look very happy. Wow, said Dave, and I'm sure all the leaders came to meet him. Yes, sighed Grandpa, the king did meet all the leaders. They don't look very happy, do they? And Grandpa, they would have placed a golden crown upon the king's head. Did they do that? They certainly crowned the king, but the crown wasn't made of gold. It was made of thorns. The throne, Grandpa. They must have led the king into the palace, sat him on a throne, and cheered, "Long live the king." Did they do that? Did they do that? No, Dave, sighed Grandpa. There was no throne. They led the king out of Jerusalem and they nailed him to a cross. Dave looks a bit startled, doesn't he? Grandpa looks very sad. Dave was stunned. A cross? So the king is dead? No, Dave, the king was dead. The king was placed in a tomb, and the tomb was sealed with a heavy stone. Big heavy stone. Big burly guards. Got to make sure that stone doesn't get rolled away. But now the king is alive. He was dead, but the tomb is empty, and the king is alive. Look at the big burly soldier hiding behind the bush. Look, there he is. And Grandpa looked happy. Dave stared across the valley to Jerusalem as the strange and wonderful news rolled through his mind. The king was dead, but now he's alive? Grandpa, asked Dave, did you ever carry someone special that you will never forget? Oh, do you know what story that is? What story Grandpa was a part of? Yes, Dave, said Grandpa. As a matter of fact, I did. It was long ago. On a starry night like this, I carried someone special that I will never forget. You think that might be Mary and Joseph? And with baby Jesus in the tummy? Exciting. Long live the King, Dave. Long live the King. He's climbing up the coconut tree. So, Mark 11 verses 1 to 10. Jesus and his disciples reached Bethphage and then Bethany near Mount of Olives. When they were getting close to Jerusalem, Jesus sent 2 of them ahead, and he told them, "Go into the next village. As soon as you enter it, you'll find a young donkey that has never been ridden. Untie the donkey and bring it here. If anyone asks why you're doing it, say, 'The Lord needs it, and soon will bring it back.'" The disciples left and found the donkey tied near the front, near a door that faced the street. While they were untying it, some of the people standing there were asked, "Why are you untying that donkey?" They told them that Jesus had said, "The people, let them take it." The disciples led the donkey to Jesus, and they put some cloths on its back, and Jesus got on. Many people spread clothes on the road, while others went and cut branches from the fields. In front of Jesus and behind him, people went along shouting, "Hooray! God bless the one who comes in the name of the Lord. God bless the coming kingdom of our ancestor David. Hooray for God in heaven above." Isn't that a good story? Thanks for watching, buddy. Bless you.